Hello, beautiful Modern Muse community. My name is Kat Kcgee, and I'm a yoga teacher and transformational coach based here in LA. And I just want to say thank you, Modern Muse and Julie, for inviting me on to be a part of the Women's Health Week extravaganza of content and beautiful events that you have planned for this week. So in preparation for this is just a short, gentle, we'll do about 20 minutes of just easy getting into the body movement. And in preparation for this, I was thinking a lot about, health and the totality of health and what it means. What does a totally healthy person, healthy body, healthy mind, healthy emotional life, healthy spirit, what is the one word or one quality that really exemplifies total health? And it's openness, right? An open mind, an open heart. Someone said that the mark of a free and awake being is an open heart. So that's what we're going to work on today. We're going to do a little gentle heart opening to start. Would love, love, love if you could grab yourself. If you have a yoga bolster or a yoga blanket, that's great. If you don't, no problem, because you can just use a regular blanket if you have a throw or something like that, or a beach towel is also excellent as an impromptu little prop that we're going to use here. So take your blanket or your beach towel and make yourself a little roll that's going to go along the length of your spine. And go ahead and come to your sit bones and bring that little roll right to your tailbone. And just really gently, you can start with feet on the ground here. Roll back slow, really slow, so you can feel that the roll that you have created is really nicely aligned with your spine. So if it feels a little off kilter, just adjust until you find your comfortable spot. And make sure your sit bones stay on the earth here for this expression. And then when you get in, let your arms flop and just take a moment to tune in and check in and see if anything needs to adjust to really be able to be comfortable here. There should be no strain. So we'll start with this really restorative, relaxed invitation towards openness in the body, through the chest, and through our spine and this little gentle back bend, this extension that we're in. And then see if you need to make some adjustments. So maybe you want to bring arms above the head or out wide. Perhaps the soles of the feet want to come together. Let the knees butterfly out. You might get here and decide you want to put some support under each knee, or even to just take the legs out long. And then when you find where you want to live, let your palms turn face up to face the sky. And the next time that you're breathing out, give yourself a big open mouth exhale. We'll do that 2 times. Take the biggest breath you can get in. Breathe all the way to your collarbones. Then a nice big sigh out. Feel the entire body as you breathe out. Relax. Feel the shoulder blades melt down over your roll. Let the body be heavy here. Now on your next exhale, a wave of relaxation washing through the body as we make a little audible ha. Inhale to fill up. Ha. And then breathing in slow through your nose for a count of 5. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale out of the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll take this breathing exercise twice more. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time, hold the breath at the bottom as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slow through your nose to your comfortable length. And out of your nose. If you'd like to bring an ujjayi breath, the oceanic breath into your practice here, you can. Or you can just stay with a diaphragmatic, even fluctuation, samavriti, even fluctuation breath, same length, in and out of the nose. The next time that you're breathing in, go ahead and flip your palms down by your hips so you have a little extra support. Bring the soles of the feet to the floor. And then really gently roll over to one side and come to meet me in a comfortable seat. Now, if sitting in a cross-legged position feels like a lot on your hips, you can actually just sit your sit bones right up onto the roll that you have there. And meeting here in a comfortable seat, bring your palms face down on your knees. And we'll just start with some really gentle Sufi grinds here. Moving to your left hand side to start. That's our feminine, our yin energy. So really gently, as you're inhaling, lean into your left hip, pull your heart forward, pull shoulder blades back. And then as you're exhaling, scoop out your belly and circle back. We'll do 4 more in this direction. Starting to feel the spine wake up at its origin at the pelvis. You might even feel some energy, some heat start to build in your belly. Finish the cycle that you're in and then switch your direction. And as you're coming forward, draw shoulder blades down and really open the heart. Be gentle about this, right? So openness has a natural gentleness to it. One more cycle. And then the next time you're in your neutral, root your sit bones and just find your neutral grounded seat. Inhale, sweep your arms above your head. Now your exhale, soften shoulders down. Just a little gentle knit of your rib cage. Full breath in. Side stretch to your left. Bring your fingertips or palm to the earth and reach up and over. And then lifting out of your side waist, we're just going to add a little bit of movement in this arm. So as you inhale, sort of lasso that arm back, heart lifts, maybe gaze even goes up, and then exhale, sweep it around. We'll take 2 more. You can breathe out of your mouth if you need to. This whole practice is meant to really tune you into this openness towards what's emerging in your own body right now. How the body wants to move. The next time that you're reaching out to your right, sweep that arm up, bring your left arm to meet it, and then on your exhale, we'll take this side stretch over to the other side. Soften the shoulder out of the ear. Beautiful. And then lift up through your heart. Take an in-breath. And start to lasso the arm back to open the heart. Turn as much as it feels good in your body. Inhale, sweep up and over. And the exhales to sweep around. 1 more full cycle. The next time your arm is stretched out and away from you, inhale, sweep both arms up. And on your exhale, give yourself just a gentle little twist over to the left. Yeah, moving from the belly a bit here. So knit your navel in. Gently pull your right sit bone back. Full breath in. Stay stay for your breath out. Maybe head and neck go around with you. Keep your left fingertips down behind you. On an inhale, we'll add an Exalted Warrior variation in the chest. Reach up with your right arm. Slowly lift your chest, gaze up. And then on your exhale, rise out. Take your right fingertips behind and bring your other hand across to the knee. Lift out of your hips, or root your left sit bone down. Take an in-breath. Exhale to twist. And the head and neck go just to wherever it feels comfortable and easy for you. Deep breath in. Long, slow sigh out. Gaze forward. Inhale, send your left arm up. Right fingertips stay rooted. And continue as you're breathing in to lift your heart, lift your gaze. Back of the neck long. Shoulder blades draw together. Exhale, float your hands down to your knee. Both arms reach up. Inhale. And then on your exhale, come all the way forward into your tabletop pose. Knees under hips. Scoot your prop off to the side. We'll use it in Shavasana in just a moment. Make sure that wrists are directly under shoulders, knees under hips. And for this variation today, take your knees just a little bit wider than hips. So creating some space for our tailbone. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, lift your heart, gaze up. Exhale, cat round, pull your belly in, draw shoulders out of ears. Take 3 more of these on your own. Inhale to your cow. Exhale, cat. Just you and your breath, last 2. Come back to your neutral here and walk your hands forward and slightly wider than your shoulders for a heart melting pose. Inhale. Exhale, hips stay over knees. Gently draw your chest down to the earth. Relax your forehead down. Now, in some bodies, bringing the chin forward feels good. You might taste both, but move towards the most freeing expression. So if the breath shuts off or tension comes into the neck or the back, dial it back, forehead to the ground instead. Let's take a breath for each other. Wherever you may be watching from or whenever you're watching this, we're here together. So let's share that communal space. Deep breath in through your nose. And together we sigh out. Lift your head, walk your hands back towards the body. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, sit back onto your heels. Now, if this feels like too much, bring your blanket across your heels or sit yourself up on a block. Inhale, both arms reach. And on our exhale, we're going to circle that left hand back, fingertips touch down. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, taking it to the other side. Sweep your right arm back, left arm goes up, and then on your inhale, lift. Exhale, climb your hands forward, curl your toes under, and find a downward dog. The modification for this is that puppy pose that we were just in, heart melting. Both names are correct. Pedal out your feet. If you're with me in dog pose, wrap your upper arms back. Melt both heels down. Take an in-breath, look forward, and on an exhale, step to ragdoll pose. Take your feet nice and wide. Bend your knees deep, so this is really generous for the low back. Clasp your elbows and dangle over your legs. Open mouth exhales are beautiful here. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. Listen close for this little change, friends, as we start to get into our hips a little bit here. Turn your toes out. On your inhale, half lift your chest and drop your sit bones like you're coming into a frog squat. Modification is to stay right here in this variation of bear pose. If the knees allow for it, go ahead and drop down into your frog squat. And we're going to take 3 dynamic frog squats, which you can also rise from bear. Inhale, press yourself up, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart, start to drop down into your seat. Nice and slow with your breath, just like you're moving through water. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink in. One more time, inhale, rise. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, rise to stand. Bring your hands to your heart and step your feet a little bit closer together, hips width, or maybe traditionally toes touch, and a little sliver between your ankle bones. Draw the energy of your quads up towards your hips. Beautiful, yes. Pull your tailbone in. Inhale, arms reach. On your exhale, sweep your right arm back, and the left arm goes up here. Inhale. Exhale, just sweep both arms back into this little angel wing variation of a back bend. It's really more of a heart lift. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, sweep your left hand back and root to the thigh or the low back. Exalt the upper body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, angel wing, heart opener, both arms back, stretch back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take a little cactus arm, heart lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, half lift. Flattest back you can find. Little bend in the knees. Pull your beautiful heart forward. Exhale, fold. We'll take all of that breath to move it just one time. Inhale, rise. Exhale, circle your right arm back, either to root to the thigh or the low back. Inhale, exalt your upper body. Exhale, keep your heart open, angel your arms back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, circle left arm back, tether hand to the thigh or the low back. Inhale, exalt, lift your heart. Exhale, angel your arms back, shoulder blades draw together, pitch your heart up to the sky. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, standing back bend, cactus elbows, heart lifts. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Listen close, beautiful community. So, this practice intentionally doesn't have vinyasas, chaturangas, that kind of thing, but you feel free to add that. If you want to do that, you could flow through one now. If you're going with me, step your left foot back, soften your back knee down to a low lunge. If you happen to take a vinyasa, you'll lift your right leg into a 3-legged dog when you get to dog, and meet us in a lunge. Step forward, back knee down, feet hips width. Inhale, arms reach up. Zip up your low belly. Find your inner thighs pulling towards each other. And if there's anything going on in the shoulders and reaching up is challenging, just bring your hands to your heart. We're still opening the heart though. Yeah, so pull your pubic bone up. Draw your shoulder blades together. One more big breath in. On your exhale, sweep your right hand around to low back, maybe to the thigh for a modified Exalted Warrior. Inhale to lift the heart. If it feels appropriate in your body, on your exhale, you can lean the heart back. 2 more breaths. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, sweep your hands down to the ground. Optional vinyasa here, or look forward with me, back knee lifts. Inhale, step forward to a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Coming straight into a little cactus arm or possibly an angel wing back bend. So choose an arm variation that really makes you feel opened up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold down. Half lift, breath in. To add a vinyasa if you want, or fingertips down and just step in your right foot back. Soften knee to the ground. If you're in down dog, lift your left leg, step through, find your low lunge. Feet, your foundation, rooted, hips width apart. Inhale, lift up. Take a couple of breaths to set the tone. Right, so one of the qualities of openness is curiosity, interest. Get intensely interested in how your foundation feels here. Does it need to widen out a little bit so you feel like you've got this freedom to move from the heart easily? On your next breath, sweep that left hand back to the low back or maybe to the thigh. Exalted Warrior, modified variation. Inhale, reach up. Yeah, you don't even have to come deep into this one. You can even stay upright and just explore, lifting heart, softening shoulders. One more full breath cycle. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, palms come down, either a vinyasa or lift your back knee. Inhale, half lift at the top of your space. Exhale to fold. If you're in a down dog, meet us back at the top of your space. And we'll revisit that little frog squat or bear squat. I'm going to turn to face you guys. So if you're in a bear squat, we're strong in the belly. You're flat in your back. Just a little bit more generous for anybody that might have stuff going on in your knees. Otherwise, we're in a frog squat. You're wide enough in your stance that the heels can be rooted down. Yeah. And then we're going to start to open up through our heart just a little bit here as well. Bring your right fingertips to the outside of your right toes. Inhale, reach your left arm up. And again, you can always modify back to a bear squat if you prefer. Stay for one more breath in. Exhale, float your fingertips down. Left fingertips plant. Inhale, send the right arm up. Stay for your breath out. Inhale. Exhale, bring your fingertips down. Take a big breath. Draw your hands to your heart. Option to close your eyes if you feel safe. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. Last big breath. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. The relief. So just to notice, when we stay open-minded, the sensations that would typically be often really intense, the intensity softens when we introduce the ingredient of openness. Inhale, half lift your chest. Then on your exhale, just come down to your knees. This feels like a lot on the knees. Use your blanket or towel underneath your knees to add a little bit more padding. You can also even roll your mat. Inhale, rise up. On your exhale, bring your left hand to your low back. Zip up your belly, draw the tailbone into the body. Feel that information translate up the spine, give you a little bit more length. Now on your exhale, we're gonna take the open heart. Lift the heart. Lean back only as much as it feels good. Take an inhale. Stay for your breath out. Keep your belly strong. Inhale, rise out. Reach that left arm up. Exhale, sweep your hand to your low back for support. Inhale, tailbone pulls in. Waistband strong, lift up. Exhale, lean back. Big breath in and out. Inhale to rise up. Full camel pose, Ustrasana. Bring hands to low back. And today your variation, friends, it might just be, I'm just gonna hang here and work this experience of feeling the pelvis come into a little bit of a neutrality here rather than arched back, and feeling that I can roll my heart up and squeeze my shoulders together. This is already a back bend, by the way. Even though it doesn't look like it on the outside, the spine is extending. Take an in breath. If it feels appropriate, start to lift your heart, lean your hips forward. Maybe you're gonna take your hands down to your heels. Keep the back of the neck long here. We're here for 2 breaths. Breathing out of your mouth is such a beautiful way to express anything that might be arising in this pose. One more inhale. And then as you're exhaling, bring hands to the low back. If you're all the way down, sit back onto your heels. And then go ahead and bring your palms forward. Well, sometimes we flip the palms down to ground the energy after that shape. It can feel a little frenetic. But today, making this choice to stay open. To stay open in the face of the sensations that are alive right now. Just to feel how life is emerging as you right now. Deep breath in through your nose. Easy breath out. One more inhale. Exhale. If you closed your eyes, blink your eyes open. Come on to your sit bones. Send your legs forward. We're intentionally not going to do a big forward fold in this practice today. We sit in flexion a lot, right? Driving and working on our computers. And so we want to maintain what we've created. However, this is your practice. And if it makes you feel amazing and helps you integrate to forward fold, please feel free to do that. Just come in with a flat back, okay? If you're staying with me, we'll melt down for a gentle, easy twist, and have your little roll nearby so we can use it under our sit bones at the top of the thighs in just a second. Take a reverse sit up, exhale, lean back, lie down, pull both knees into the chest as you arrive on your back. If you happen to have your hair tied up, it might feel good to let the scalp release a little bit. Give yourself a gentle little rock side to side. And as we're staying open here to this experience in our body and the communication that the body is having with us and our wisdom, start to notice intuitively that your body will feel drawn to one side or the other. And then that's the side that you'll go towards for your gentle twist. Flex your feet, and then when you're ready, let your knees fall to whichever side you feel called to start on. The ribs that are nearest the floor, give yourself a little lift of the ribs so that you can soften your opposite shoulder down. Relax your jaw, take a full breath in. Let it out. Deep inhale. Audible sigh. Gently bring your knees through center. Give yourself space to get to your other side. Bring your knees in. Start to find that little rock that led us to our first twist. And then to find the second side here, flex your feet. Drop your knees over. Get in and a little gentle lift of your underside ribs to create some room to soften your other shoulder down onto the ground. Couple breaths all to yourself. Gently bring your knees into center. Give yourself that little hug and choose a final posture that allows the spine to be neutral. Recline child's pose, where I am holding the shins. Possibly a happy baby, as long as your tailbone stays rooted to the ground and it doesn't create strain. Maybe legs up the imaginary wall, or if you have a wall nearby, legs up the wall could also be your final rest. Let's have one more breath here together. Inhale. Let it out. Inhale to capacity. On your exhale, draw your knees into your chest. And for today, keep the head down. So variation of wind relieving pose, but we're not muscling to get close to the knees. Inhale. And then on your exhale, we'll stretch the legs out to final rest. If you want some support, bring that roll underneath your upper thighs, near your glutes. Stretch your legs out. Take up space. You might even find a pendulum pose on the floor here with the arms out nice and wide and the legs wide. Take one more breath, and I'll guide you out in just a moment. Inhale. And to relax, to rest here, exhale. If you have time to stay for a longer rest, just continue to relax right where you are. If you're ready to move on and would like to close this practice out with me, start to move the body in any way that feels good to you. Stretch and reach, wiggle fingers, toes. Bring the soles of the feet to the floor. And choose how you'd like to approach a seat. So perhaps for you, a fetal position really works well in your body. You can roll to your favorite side. Or maybe you just want to sit straight up today. As you arrive, bring your hands to your heart. Let your eyes melt closed. So let us recognize together that we have this beautiful opportunity to become so intensely interested with our inner life, intensely interested, intensely open to this beautiful, rich inner life that we have, to our emotional life and to our mental life. Recognizing that as we become intensely interested, that what naturally emerges is more openness, less narrative. We become more open to life as it's emerging in front of us, life as it is living through us. We become more available to recognize when our human feels closed or contracted, and to hold that with a wise openness, so that our human receives this communication from our wisdom that it's safe to reopen. So for the opportunity that we have to practice open-heartedness, open-mindedness in the service of our freedom and our awakening, in the service of our total health, we offer gratitude. Draw your thumbs right up between your eyebrows. and to the wisdom, to the largest part of us. Help us hold this human and its growth process and its ideas and conditioning. Help us hold it with so much lightheartedness, so much kindness, that we can really be present in teaching our human, repatterning our human towards more and more wakeful present awareness. Let us be easy with our process and all of it. Thank you so much for your time and your attention to yourself and to me today. The power that is living as me deeply respects, deeply loves the power that is living as you. And we bow out of a reverence to that sameness in us all. Namaste. Thank you so much, beautiful people. Thank you, Modern Muse. You can find me at katmcgee.com, KATMCGEE.com. And to the whole Modern Muse community, you are welcome to a free week of yoga on my online studio where we live stream and we have other amazing teachers, and I would love, love, love to see you there. So reach out to me on the contact link on my website and let me know you came from Modern Muse, and we'll get that set up for you. Have a beautiful week filled with vibrancy and health and openness.